Hi, it's Shannon, and I wanted to take a little bit of time out today to talk about how to begin meditating. We've all heard so much on all kinds of different informational shows and through different reading that meditation is one of the healthiest things we can do for ourselves to relieve stress, to help with pain, to help with all kinds of emotional, physical, mind, body, spirit issues and connections. But I've also found out that a lot of people don't quite know how to start doing meditation, because it's like, I have so many things going on in my life. Where do you think I'm going to find time to meditate? Really? Okay? I got like work and little kids running around me, and I got household chores, and I've got to go grocery shopping and all these stresses of the day. How on earth do you think I'm going to find 5 minutes or 20 minutes or a half hour to meditate? It's just not going to happen. And during a conversation I had recently with a friend of mine online, that it dawned on me while I was talking to her that I do a lot of meditating without doing the trance type of meditating. And I actually do quite a bit all throughout the day. I never really targeted it as meditating, but it truly is. So I'm going to give you a couple tips on what I do and how I use meditation in my daily life without the ability of having a group scenario, or having that 20 minutes to an hour to dedicate just to my quiet time and to meditate and connect. One of my favorite places to meditate is in the shower. And I know that sounds strange. How can you meditate in the shower? You're busy washing your body, you're busy washing your hair, how do you meditate in the shower? Well, for me, I find that when I get in the shower, I don't make it just the ritual of washing my body and washing my hair, okay? Water is a direct energy connection. So when I get under the first spray of water and I am letting it douse me down, I do a lot of deep breathing. Nice, slow, deep breathing. And that's the point that I usually start to reach out and connect with the universal energy. And for those of you that are kind of like, universe? What? Or of those of you who are devout in your religions, relate it to prayer. Okay, this is the point that you connect to Source, God, Great Spirit, Creator, the Divine, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. Words are just words. That's for us humans to be able to categorize. Okay. So when you're letting that water drift over you, reach out mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Reach out and connect with Source, with energy, with God, with the Creator, with your personal guides, guardian angels, whatever it is that works for you individually. So while you're in there and you make your connection and you are asking for your prayer of protection to help keep you strong and guided throughout the day, and then as you're washing your hair and you're shaving your legs and you're scrubbing your body and all those fun things, also try to make it where you are talking, mentally talking. You don't have to verbalize it. It doesn't have to come out of your mouth. People don't have to think you're crazy. Mentally talk and connect. Let the stresses, all those things that are bottled up, that feel like you have the biggest freaking boulder on your shoulders, start to let go and hand it over. Send it out to the universe, releasing it. Let them take that so that it comes back to you positive. Okay? And by the time you are rinsing off and washing all the stuff out of your hair and washing all the soap off your body, you'll end up finding that the water is also re-energizing you, releasing and washing away that stress, and it allows you to start your day not feeling like you have a 50,000-ton boulder on your shoulders. Maybe now it's just, 50 pounds. Wouldn't that be nice? And little by little, as you practice it, you'll find that you'll be ready to start advancing a little bit more and maybe adding a little bit more time. Or perhaps you're going to start doing it when you're on your lunch break. Rather than sitting and having lunch at your desk and looking at all the paperwork that's around you or having to take those phone calls, you know what? You don't have to answer the phone. Really. We're not required to answer our telephone. We can actually turn the phone off for 5 minutes. 5 minutes out of your day. Turn the cell phone off. Sit quietly. Close your eyes if you need to help be able to go from the static and chaos to that quiet moment. And just stay in that moment. Whether you can only stay in it for 30 seconds, that's fine. That's perfect. You got 30 seconds of peace and quiet. Think about that. And maybe you do it when you're walking the dog. Or maybe you do it when you're on your treadmill. Okay? Rather than reading that report, why not instead connect? Connect to the energy. Connect and let your stresses be handed over. It's okay to let go of them for a little while. Just that little while. And then you'll find out that little by little you start doing it more often. Because you find out that, that meeting I just came out of, oh boy, I need to regroup. So you hustle out of your office and you look for the closest tree, or you look for the closest bench, or you go and you sit in your car and let it go. Do the deep breathing. Connect with the energy and release through deep breathing. Release on the exhale that stress and let it flow back to the energy, back to source, back to the universe. And you'll find little by little that those things that seem to be so big start to be smaller and smaller. Little tricks like that. And when you're finally at the point that you feel like, I'd like to take this further, you know what, I want to know more and I want to be able to expand on this, you'll end up finding that the people that will best assist you start to show up in your life. And in that, you have now opened up such an amazing door. And if you can master it, and anybody and everybody can master meditation. You can teach your kids. You can teach your parents. You could teach your grandparents. And you'll find that life is not as bad as you thought it was. And that's actually a really good place to be. So that's my little 2 bits. This is me playing with videos because I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. And I hope it helped you in some small way. And no, I cannot talk without my hands, by the way. If you want me to shut up, tie my hands behind my back. That's just the way it is. So I would like to say, from me to you, may you be blessed in the light. and have a great day. Love and light. And namaste.